many of our country's most often overlooked population, the vulnerable, working, uninsured, their lives are truly a house of cards. While they work hard to keep food on the table and a roof over their heads, if they encounter a medical issue, their families and their homes become a house of cards. This is why Volunteers in Medicine, their free downtown clinic, is so relevant and so important to these hard-working families and to the economic stability of the Northeast Florida community.
Well, I think what makes us unique is that we serve the working uninsured. And we also go up to 250% of the poverty level. That's higher than most other organizations because we realize that even people that are making, $27,000, $28,000 a year really can't afford $1,000 a month for insurance, or even $600 a month for insurance. So we try to catch that niche of people that aren't covered by Medicaid or that aren't covered by, other types of charity care.
One thing I've been using for years that you don't see often are dimmers. These aren't the type of dimmers that you buy at a big box store. These are made for higher wattage applications. The lights in my kit all max out at 600 watts, so that's what these dimmers are rated at. These are indispensable to me as you can quickly dial in a brightness for all the lights on your setup.
Hi, I'm Wayne Carini from Chasing Classic Cars, and I'm here at Cars on the 5th in Naples, Florida. I'm in the Ferrari section, and it's just fabulous that all these cars have come out here today. There's some great vintage Ferraris as well as a lot of great new Ferraris. It's a great day. The energy is up. Great time here at the Naples show.
The Key West Lighthouse is a living historical testament to the people who built it and cared for it over 150 years ago. Barbara Mabry. In a man's world, when women were treated as second-class citizens, she was a first-class person who could outwork most people of either gender. Climbing the iron steps to the top of the 46 feet tall lighthouse several times a night, she hauled the oil for the lamps, tended to the wicks, and cleaned the soot-stained lens 7 nights a week for decades. Her husband had been the lighthouse keeper before her, until he died in 1832. She took over for less pay and continued her chores for 32 years until finally, at age 82, she was fired for outspoken political incorrectness. But our story takes place in 1846, in an age before weather satellites and hurricane tracking. With little warning, the Great Havana Hurricane tore through the Keys, and Barbara, her 6 children, and a number of local residents took refuge in the lighthouse. The structure was no match for the Category 5 storm and collapsed on top of all inside. Although the lighthouse was rebuilt, Barbara's life remained shattered as she was the only person who had made it out alive. Today, many visitors claim that Barbara is still here in spirit, busily attending to her chores as she had for so many years in life. Is it true?
Yeah.
Come, see for yourself.
August 1941, I was called to report for military duty. I was very pleased, as I guess most young men were during that period, because World War II was a very popular war, and the nation was as united as it's ever been in terms of supporting that war. was somewhat idealistic in the sense that I had faith in the United States government doing the right thing. But what I didn't recognize is that there were individuals in positions of responsibility who had no intention of doing the right thing.
Good morning. May I have your attention?
Florida has the media and the nation's attention as all eyes and cameras focus in on an uninvited visitor. A visitor who has taken up residence in the Florida Everglades, the Burmese python.
They're well suited to this kind of environment. The cold weather they don't care for too much, even with this, the temperatures in the low 60s, high 50s. They don't really care for that too much. But other than that, with the sun, the water availability and the prey availability, they do pretty well here. And so the animals we find are generally in good health.
A native of Southeast Asia, the Burmese python is one of the largest snakes on Earth, capable of growing 23 feet long and weighing up to 200 pounds.
Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, the event for the latest trends in swimwear design. Let's head to the runway for the second group show, a collaboration by some of the hottest designers in the industry, all under one tent at one time.
Aqua di Lara's creative director, Rayan Sofraki, gives us an overview of the two collections.
The first part of the show was we presented our white label collection. There's a lot of beautiful colors. It was inspired by an Escape to Eden. So we have beautiful lush prints. We had a lot of blush colors and aqua colors.
And the inspiration for the white label collection?
I went to Aruba, which actually I have to say Aruba inspired the Garden of Eden. It was beautiful.
And it's been a great way to promote the sport. And absolutely, I would be part of this every year. And we need to do more of these types of programs.
So jump.
Okay, go. It'll be okay. Don't look at the winch. Don't look at the furling line. Look at the sail.
Whiskey's not just a man's drink anymore. Women are drinking it now. They love it in their martinis. It's so mixable, and there's so many mixologists now that are taking this spirit and really doing a great job of making new cocktails with it. And it's really bringing the female side of it into drinking whiskey and bourbons.